Hey guys, it's Tuesday. Got a few more questions from some lap swimmers that are out there, and I'm going to try to get you guys on the right path, get you moving in the right direction in the pool. So hopefully this will help you out. Guys, the first question right here is from Sankadeep, and he's got a question, which is actually a very good question. And I want you guys to be able to help me out with the answer or the response down here if anybody's got any good advice for Sankadeep. He's learning butterfly, he's getting rolling on butterfly, but he's been told and he's noticed that one of the kicks is actually usually stronger than the other, or you could say one of them is weaker than the other. So usually the first kick while you're doing the stroke, if you're thinking about starting the butterfly stroke, the first one as you're coming through is a little bit weaker, and then the second one as you're finishing the stroke and you're about to whip those arms around, usually the second kick is a little bit stronger because it's helping you with the water clearance. It's helping you to get forward with those arms. So the second one's got a little bit more pow on it. And he's absolutely right on what he's noticed. I mean, he's asking if there's any kind of drills that actually help with that specifically. I don't know of any drills specifically to help with the weaker and then stronger. A lot of the drills that I know of are just for stronger dolphin kicks. You know, just master the dolphin kick, and then you should be able to play with it and adjust it as needed. So on this one, Sankadeep, sorry that I can't help you or give you a drill to help you with two different types of dolphin kicks. I would just say master them both. But if anybody out there has got a drill that actually works on that, I'm actually curious about it. I'd love to hear about it, and I'm sure Sankadeep would love to hear about it too. So I hope that helps you out, and I hope we get some answers out there. And the last question this week is actually from Sergey Savage, and this one is actually about, it's about swimmer shoulder in general, and that's what I'd like to touch on to clear this up for a lot of people, because to be honest with you, you'll hear that, it kind of sounds like a spook term that you hear every once in a while. People are like, I've got swimmer shoulder, or they adjust everything they're doing because of it. And what he's asking is, if you have swimmer shoulder, is it actually easier, or should you work into breaststroke instead of doing freestyle and backstroke or butterfly, the ones that are harder on the shoulder? Can you continue to swim but just move into breaststroke? And that's actually the best way to go, because generally speaking, breaststroke is the lightest on the shoulders. So let me tell you guys about swimmer shoulder real quick. If you've always wondered about it and you weren't exactly sure, it's kind of a blanket term that covers a few different things within the shoulder, and there's a few physiological aspects that go into it. Number one is that your rotator cuff. Your rotator cuff, you always hear that term, but it's not like one thing. It's not a particular thing. It's up here, and it's actually a set of 4 muscles that actually wrap around, and it allows stability within this joint, within your shoulder joint right here. So it's something that you need to take care of, but it's not quite as weak as what people think. It's actually quite strong, but you can tear it. So another thing with swimmers is that generally speaking, they are stronger on their upper, like on the front side, than they are on the back side. They have weaknesses on the back side right here. So it's an imbalance, because if you're doing freestyle, backstroke continuously, butterfly, then you're going to be working this front side a lot heavier than you're working the back side. So you've got stronger and you've got weaker, and then you've got an overuse of these smaller 4 muscles that are around your shoulder joint. All of these things, they make up what could turn into like a swimmer shoulder injury, to where there's fatigue, and you've got ligaments and tendons that can mess up in there, and you've got muscles that can wear out, and you've got bone on bone that could possibly happen, and then you've got inflammation within the shoulder. And all of this stuff, really what it equals is time off from the repetitive motions that you've been doing with your swimming to help yourself actually repair and recover. So Sergey, I hope that helps you out. I hope that clears things up a little bit. The best thing for swimmer shoulder is rest, and to make sure that you actually stretch. Flexibility is much more important than strength because of the imbalances that you have. So I'm not saying that strength's not important. I'm just saying that flexibility is often overlooked. I'm back. A good exercise to actually help you lengthen out your shoulder and stretch it out is to take a t-shirt or a towel, and you can have this exercise right here where you're pulling down on one. And if you have a stick, that's what a lot of people recommend, is having like a like a broomstick or something like that, but usually people don't have that on the pool deck. So you can use a towel or something and give yourself a stretch, but make sure that you are lengthening out and stretching out the muscles that comprise this area right through here, because a lot of times all we do is strengthen, 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 and we never lengthen, lengthen, lengthen and get those things balanced. And when things are unbalanced in your body, that's when sports injuries occur. It's just plain and simple. Hey guys, I'm actually breaking into my own video right now. This is called Blab, and I'm opening up this account, and it's associated through Twitter. So if you go onto Twitter and you follow me, then you'll be able to find me real easily on here. But I'm gonna try to go on here once a week and have these Blab sessions where you guys can it'll be face to face, and you guys can either be a part of the Blab session or you can watch and you can make comments. But either way is great. But if you guys have questions about swimming, you got anything that you're struggling with, and you guys can ask me right then, and I'll give you a response. I'll probably go on for about 15 or 20 minutes once a week. So make sure you follow me on Twitter, and you'll be able to link into these really easily. This is mainly for lap swimmers, but competitive swimmers can get on there as well if you want to. But I hope this is helping everybody out. And please, if this is your first time, love to have you subscribe and try to do this every single Tuesday to answer some questions. If you're not sure about asking questions, just ask them on my videos. And I usually check the comments pretty regularly, so I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But I hope that helped everybody out there, and I will see you next Tuesday. All right, bye.